I was drinking every night of the week.
Do you drink less liquor, hard spirits?
Let me think about that. No more shots. I think Geno Bisconti almost killed me. I would go into Sullivan's right across the street from the studio.
By the way, as you just say that, she's pouring you more champagne.
Thank you, Mr. Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
And he would come in and be like, shots. And it became like a habit.
Yeah.
Where I would go into Sullivan's across the street to do show prep.
Yeah.
And then it went from just a couple of beers to a couple of shots to a lot of shots. And then the whole show was just drinking during the entire show.
Would you ever be under the influence on the air?
No, I tried not to do that. Would I ever not be is a much better question. And it's probably no. But it got to just drinking all the time.
So that kind of fucked you up. No, it's not good.
You get a lot of water retention.
Do you smoke pot?
No. Loved everyone I worked with.
Yeah.
We had so much fun. 10 years of doing that.
Yeah.
But there comes a time where you're just like, I'm done, man. I want to, I'll be honest about the merger between Censored.tv with Gavin and Compound Media. Mm-hmm. My whole goal at that point was, I don't want to run a business anymore.
Right.
I want to do a show. I love it. I still love getting on mic and doing a show. But I don't want to run a business anymore. I don't want to hear about overhead, bandwidth, talent fees, all that shit. I'm done.
Was it a merger, or did he just kind of take over your thing? I don't know the details of it.
It's a merger.
Yeah, okay.
It's not like I'm just a paid employee.
Right.
I'm a 50% owner in the company. But I don't do anything but the show. I don't worry about the payments to bills. I don't worry about any of that shit.
Right.
I do my show and I draw a guaranteed paycheck every month.
Oh, that's nice.
And I'm great with that. I don't want to, it was great. It was what it was.
Yeah.
And when Keith was on board, he was doing a lot of the logistical shit and business-oriented shit.
Right.
And being a cop, I love Keith. But look, we made some mistakes.
Sure.
Geno Bisconti.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
The freshly married, by the way, Geno Bisconti.
I went to the wedding.
Did you really?
Yes, I love Geno.
Here's two things for Geno. I got a message from him recently, which I was happy. He's like, hey, we got married, and I think his wife is great. He's like, we'd love to come on your show. And then I realized, the invite must have got lost in the mail.
Yes, Gavin said the same thing.
I know you since Delaware, Geno. I know you. I used to do gigs with Otto in Delaware in 1992, and Geno would be there.
I'm from Delaware.
Yeah. And he just I guess who else was there?
Everyone.
Yes.
I'm kidding, of course, but it was Garrett.
Pat Dixon.
No, Pat.
Okay.
If anyone has any reason to Garrett, Steve, all the compound tech guys,
right.
Drew, me, a lot of Keanu's family, and any family, I guess, from his side that would stomach Geno.
Where was it?
It was in the beautiful South Carolina city.
Oh, wow.
Of Charleston.
Okay.
Why there? Keanu's family's from there. And going down there, even Geno's like, yeah, I'm ending up here. So I said, that doesn't mean you get a job with me. You fucking.
How far from you was it?
It's about a 3-hour drive.
Okay.
So it's not like next door, but it's not that bad. And then I have another.
Show?
I have another wedding. What's that?
Was he an O&A on the show?
Oh yeah, he was part of Compound Media.
Compound after.
Oh
yeah. He had a show on the Compound Network thing. Mm-hmm. But I also have another wedding coming up. Keith, the cop, and Ange's daughter is getting married, and they're in South Carolina. They're kind of around the Hilton Head area, on the water.
Right.
They're boat people. Because for some reason, retired cops love their fucking boats.
They love a fucking boat.
What is it?
I don't know.
Can't you spend the money you shook down drug dealers with on something else?
They probably keep it all on the boat, too.
Fucking, it's in the bilge. I keep my wealth in the bilge.
Yeah.
And Jim keeps it in the bulge.
Oh, we know. Well,
Exactly.
so you
Now let
haven't.
me ask you
Yeah, I
guys.
bet she does.
If I were to ask you in unity, do you guys think that like a network, like a legacy network, would make like a documentary on the O&A radio show?
A couple of like.
No, but I don't mean like third party shit. I mean like a legacy
Like
network.
Netflix or
like
something.
Netflix or like.
Honestly, I'd love to say we were so instrumental and influential in
The show
business.
was. I think the
And
show
it
was. Yeah.
and I get it, but not to the point, until they really make something about the Howard Stern show and a real documentary about it.
Right.
We were always second place.
Sure.
But I'm like,
And I don't mean in how we did the show and how great it was and how much fun we had, but technically speaking,
Sure.
numbers, math, he was the number one guy.
Sure.
We were absolutely number two.
Yeah. You could say that again.
but I feel like because
Love you.
I'm an internet kid.
I bet.
And when I grew up, I had no idea who Jim was. I had no
neither
idea.
did anyone else.
And as like a
You could be in
foreigner,
any theater in the United States. Any